leave it be. So what have you guys been up to? What has your week been like? I have made quite a few phone calls this week, set quite a few appointments, ready ready to start next week, and really anxious about it in a good way. But if nobody joins, this could be a very quick live session, which is okay with me. So I'll tell you what, how I'm going to start this, at least till somebody chimes in. I owe you guys this video. I told you a while back that I was going to be going live to share with you guys what I'm doing now. I have completely gotten out of the web development industry. I do still help with my church. I will help on occasion with some of my close friends, but otherwise I am out of the web design industry. I have long since switched over into the insurance field, specifically helping small businesses. A lot of businesses feel like either their people wouldn't be interested or maybe they're too small. These are objections that we get quite often. To be honest with you, it's just not true. You may not be interested, and I can understand that, but why aren't you interested? It is probably the most common question that I get. It could be a matter of cost. It could be a matter of, oh, I've tried this before and I've had a bad experience. There's always some reason as to why you're not interested. It's my responsibility to try to get past that objection and find out why exactly you aren't interested. I have had a couple where they were legit responses. I actually had one business owner tell me that they don't pay their people enough to eat, never mind get insurance, which blows me away. I can't imagine what their turnover rate must have been like. I have had other businesses tell me, oh, well, we're too small, that's why we're not interested. If you only have one employee, that might be the case. However, the company sizes that we deal with are usually 3 to 10 people, if not more. And so if you've got 3 people on payroll, you then qualify as a business, I can sit down and work with you. Even if only one person signs up, we can still come in and do what we call benefit education, as well as let you know exactly what it would be you're looking for in terms of what you're paying each month for the services that we provide. If you're the business owner, which is where we need to start, we tell you that it's of little to no cost to you, which is completely true. If you don't want to show your people that you care just a little bit by contributing to a plan for them, okay, cool. Not a problem at all. That's where the no cost comes in. If you want to say, hey, I really like my guys, I want them to stick around, I value what they do for me, what can I afford to do? We have what we refer to as a benefit bank. That allows you as the employer to chip in a certain percentage or dollar amount, whatever you choose, towards a specific plan or just a plan that your employees choose that you're willing to cover for them to show the appreciation for what they do for you to keep your business running. If you don't, not a problem. What we do, what we offer is all payroll deducted. So no cost to you comes in the sense of if all of it is payroll deducted, well, yes, you'll get a bill every month. That bill is covered by the deductions that you take from your employees' paychecks. So you're not really actually covering anything. It's all on them. So when you come back to me and you say, hey, my people, I can't afford it. Okay, cool. I can appreciate that. But your employee might. If you want to bring in those services and say, hey, this is what we have to offer you, we'll sit down with a benefit counselor. We'll talk about it. We'll see what they would be looking at. Obviously, everybody's different. We don't give out price rates because of how different everybody is. Some people may want more benefits than just a basic plan. Others may just want the basic plan. What I like to tell people is that one of our policies is actually cheaper than a 6-pack of beer a week. The funny thing about that is I was actually called on that once. And young man told me, "Oh, so you're cheaper than $6 a month." I looked at him and I shocked him. I said, "I wouldn't know. I'm not a beer drinker." And it caught him off guard. He goes, "Wait, you just told me that one of your policies." I told him, I was like, "I'm not wrong. One of our policies is cheaper than a 6-pack of beer, but I'm a whiskey guy. I don't drink beer." So he laughed at that. He appreciated it. He was appreciative that I was honest about it. So if I tell you that it's cheaper than a 6-pack of beer, I have done the research. I know what a 6-pack of beer costs now, and I can tell you that yes, one of our plans at the basic level is cheaper than $6 a week. If you are paid monthly, then yes, our basic plan is cheaper than a 6-pack of beer a month, for sure, or every 4 weeks, however you want to do the math. What I love about what I do is I meet different people all the time. A lot of them are, "Hey, I'm really not interested. This is not something I want to offer to my people." Okay, cool. Moving on. What my goal is to make that option available for you as a business so that you can stay competitive in the market, especially with everybody trying to find a job now. If you're, how do I stay competitive with XYZ company over here when they've got a higher pay rate? Okay, they might have a higher pay rate, but do they offer benefits? Well, no, they don't. Okay, so here's a way for you to stay competitive against XYZ. You're offering benefits to your people. You want to show that you take care of your people and you want to help them get coverage for their families as well, because a lot of our products do cover families. That is where we start. And, once you give me the go ahead to talk to your people and explain to them what it is we're bringing, we are with you every step of the way after that. We'll send out a benefit counselor to sit down with your people one-on-one with as much time as you'll allow, or, if they have any questions, get those questions answered. And then you now have a point of contact, which is me, in case there's ever an issue. I've got a whole team behind me that can support me, that can help me. If I don't know the answer to a question, I'm going to tell you I don't know. But I've got a team that knows the answer. So the goal for today was really to introduce myself and what I do, and maybe answer questions to you guys if you're a business owner, if you're an employee that wants to talk to your HR department about what we can do. That's why I came on today. I wanted to answer those questions for you and really just help you kind of navigate this world. I'm pretty new to it. I've only been in the insurance world for a little over a year, but I won't go back. I might have my good days and my bad days, but I won't go back to the corporate world because I couldn't flourish there. I couldn't have the life that I wanted to provide for my family like I can being in the industry I am now. I help people all the time. I'm constantly on the phone, or I'm out driving, talking to business owners. I'm answering emails. Whatever you guys need from me, I am your customer service stop as long as these policies are in place. In fact, as soon as we're done here, I've got to go meet with a client and help her get set up in auto pay so that she doesn't ever have trouble with her bill anymore. That is one of the things we do. I'm not here to just say, here's a product, here's a service, and I'm out and you never hear from me again. I don't work like that. My role as a rep is to build that relationship with you guys as the business owner so that you're not ever having to go shop around and figure out who to talk to. You pick up the phone, you call me. And in fact, for every client that I've got, they all have my email address and my personal cell phone number. So that if there is ever any trouble, you're not calling through a call center or some automated process to get to me. You're calling me directly. I will save your number in my phone because I do have my phone set so that any number I don't recognize goes straight to voicemail. If I don't have your number already, but you leave me a voicemail, I'm going to go back and add your number and then I'm going to call you back. That is how important you guys are to me. At the same time, one of the things I love about doing what I do is if you look at me and say you're not interested, this isn't something I want to do, it's not anything personal. Okay, bye, moving on. What I am going to say is, yes, this looks good, let's move on to the next step. What are you waiting for? I can have all this done so that we're enrolling your people as early as the following week, if not by the end of the week. So what do you need from me to make this happen? I do need to get going, especially if there's not going to be anybody on today. Hey, no worries. We will do another one of these hopefully next Friday. And maybe you guys will join on. Think about any questions you may have. When we come back, I'll answer those questions, okay? You guys have a terrific day. If you need anything from me, my contact information is in my profile. You can also go to LinkedIn and find me under the same name. Have a terrific week, or rest of your day, I should say. Have a terrific weekend. We'll talk to you guys later. Y'all take care.